Hello, Bucks fans. Welcome back to Real Bucks Talk. In today's video, we're going to talk about Buccaneers edge rusher YaYa Diaby, and you're going to see him here on the screen. And we're just going to go over his season so far, and you take a look at him here again, number 0 for your Buccaneers. I really enjoyed his last game against the Jets, and we'll get into that. But just some, things that I've noticed so far from him. And again, he's trying to work a stunt here, basically coming free, gets picked up by the running back Nick Chubb. You want to see him play with a little bit more power here and get through Chubb a little bit quicker, but he does a good job of kind of reworking and getting through the block, which he has done a much better job of trying to get off and shedding blocks and not being stuck on a defender. So that is something that we've seen with him. And again, we'll continue on here. Here, he does a great stunt with Kalijah Cansey in week 1. You see him here at the right side of the screen, and he just comes flying off, and the offense lineman has no chance, hits the quarterback as he throws it. And unfortunately, it's completed as well, but just he's a weapon out there. And I think the Buccaneers have realized this with how you can utilize him and bring him along. Again, coming here in on the stunt, really doing a good job of keeping things tight with his rushes as far as using less steps and being more efficient in that way and getting into the face of the quarterback. So that was really good to see. He had another one of those where he did get a sack, but this is what I really want to dissect. I really like this. They're doing he's getting double teamed quite often, which is kind of crazy because Hassan Reddick is being kind of left alone one on one. So you want to see him win more. But I love the interaction he does here with his hands. And again, using his tool set, using those long arms to extend out. Then he's going to use his other hand to push Jake Matthews' hand off of him and rip underneath. And look how he gets that torque behind it, and he's right there, man. That is really good stuff. Like, if he can just learn how to get that a little bit faster and a little bit more fluid, that's a big play, probably a sack, and a really good production from YaYa Diaby. But now we trans forward into the last game where I think he was outstanding. And again, now he's lined up here on the left side. So he's going up against the right tackle for the Jets. And again, same thing here. They are going to double team him, and you'll see him come off the snap here as we let it run. He gets chipped right here. So again, chip blocked by the tight end, and he's just going to use that to his advantage. He uses his athleticism to get inside leverage against the right tackle, and he wins again, just continuing to fight through. I like how he extends both arms there and it disengages, creates space for himself, and then he's got the athletic ability to chase down the quarterback and get the sack, first of the season for YaYa Diaby inside. And just look at the ability, his athleticism full on display, be able to get off that defender and then turn his hips and get after the quarterback. That's really nice right there. Again, just closing speed, forcing the decision of the quarterback, and then you have Antoine Winfield to clean up things for you. So, really nice play. Again, tacking out in that wide 9 stance, he's going to rush and look at that. Again, getting the tackle movement off his spot, and he's right there. And again, good play by the oncoming defender of Elijah Roberts, who's been playing really well, but he's right on top of it. Get another incompletion there, and that was really nice to see. Again, continue on, just like how he's using trying to bend the corner, and I like how this is really nice. Again, showing the fastball. Again, getting that arch and bending towards the quarterback to get pressure. And he does a great job here of showing that. Look at that. I mean, that is showing good pass rush. Like, that is good bend, and probably would have had a sack if not for the hold by 74. That is perfect. And that's what you want to see from YaYa Diaby. That is called growth and showing fulfilling your potential. And this is what he can be. He can be a force on the edge. And lucky for Chucky or lucky for Jacob Parrish, he ends up getting his first career sack, taking the sack away from YaYa Diaby. Just really good rep. I mean, this is really nice to see, showing the speed and athleticism and turning that into a weapon. And we talked about this early in the offseason, how he needs to play more fastball against these offensive tackles and let him go hunt. And that's what he's doing. Again, just continue to attack that outside shoulder, keep them in the pocket, don't allow the escape lanes, and you get a big time sack right there. So that's what you want to see from YaYa Diaby. Again, same thing here. Again, he's running that Y9 alignment, showing the arc, and look how much the offensive tackle. I mean, he has to change positions. Basically, he's running this way instead of keeping the pocket in the arc. And just that speed is a challenge. And you're setting up the offensive tackle for later in the game. And that's huge. I mean, right there, he wins. Like, that's awesome. That's awesome to see. Again, ripping underneath, showing that power, and he's right there, man. Just gets pushed by the quarterback. You want to see him maintain and hunt down and make a play on the QB. But again, great escape by Tyrod Taylor. And you can see, like, it's definitely working for YaYa Diaby. I mean, he's having a big time impact. Continue on. Again, this is just nice stuff. Again, setting things up with the stunts. And again, he's going to loop around here and again get in on the quarterback. So there's opportunities just to utilize him in different ways. And again, just coming with that power. And I think this is a clip I put up on Twitter. You see the power, the long arm. He gets that tackle just pushing him back. And that's really nice to see. You see that long arm going back into causing the footwork to be moved back and causing displacement because the offensive tackle is just not ready for it. And man, Antoine Winfield comes free, gets a big hit on Tyrod Taylor. And unfortunately, our favorite, Logan Hall, not in the right spot. He should have been dropping back here. Instead, he goes this way. Makes no sense. But either way, good play there by YaYa and excellent stuff from YaYa Diaby. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit the like button. Check us out on Substack if you want the full version. And then also stay tuned for YouTube, as we'll have a video out for YouTube as well, showing what YaYa Diaby can become. And hopefully that continues this week against the Eagles. With that said, hope you all enjoy it. And until the next one.